The Iowa women's basketball team finished up their regular season Sunday night against Minnesota.
The Gophers grabbed the win earlier in February, but Iowa was prepared to split the season.
Let's toss it over to our sports studio for more on the game. Zach?
Thanks, guys. Zach Mackey here, flying solo tonight as one Hawkeye was named Player of the Week. But first, as Megan and Selena mentioned, women hoops was in action Sunday. It was senior night as the Iowa women's basketball team honored the Core Four. The seniors amassed 4,217 career points during their tenure at Iowa. Daily Iowan TV's Chelsea Brown was courtside for the special game that propelled the Hawks to an undefeated record at home. Chelsea?
It was a storybook win for the Iowa women's basketball team on Sunday. Last time Iowa faced off against Minnesota, it was the Gophers who gave Iowa the loss, but the team was not going to let that happen inside Carver Hawkeye Arena on Senior Day. Iowa concluded the regular season 23-6 overall and 14-4 in Big Ten play, the most conference wins since 1995, making them one of the most winningest teams at Iowa. The Core Four seniors of Bethany Doolittle, Melissa Dixon, and captains Samantha Logic and Catherine Reynolds led the team, capturing 66 of the total points, continuing to rewrite the Iowa record books.
We always like to say that's Iowa basketball. That's what we do. We share the ball well, we pass the ball well. I just think it's a fun style, but these guys fit into that style so beautifully, and I think that's what made them, have successful careers too, is because they just fit that style.
Doolittle set a new program record with 9 blocks, ending one shy of a triple-double with 12 points and 12 rebounds. Logic started her 130th game for most career starts in program history. To add to that, she notched her 30th career double-double, tallying 24 points and 13 assists. The three-point queen Melissa Dixon went 8 for 11 from the three-point range, setting a new Carver Hawkeye Arena record. But the most heart-wrenching moment came when Reynolds checked in for the Hawkeyes.
Catherine hits a three, and I almost blew it for her. I'm sitting here calling a timeout to get somebody else in, and I'm so glad the officials didn't hear me. One time I'm glad the officials didn't hear me.
Reynolds clinched her 54th point of her career and 15th of the season with the three-pointer that topped off senior night.
I was hearing her behind me on timeout, and I almost wasn't even looking when Sam passed it to me, but just to see everyone's reaction after getting the chance to make that was really special and something I don't think I'll ever forget.
The Hawkeyes clinched a new record of 16 straight wins in Carver, remaining undefeated, and Coach Bluter thinks that this won't be the last time the Core Four plays inside Carver, with expectations of hosting the NCAA tournament. Reporting inside Carver Hawkeye Arena, I'm Chelsea Brown for Daily Iowan TV Sports.
Iowa won the matchup 92-79 with regular season play now over. The 16th ranked Hawks clinched the number 2 seed in the Big Ten tournament. Iowa earned a double bye in the new 14-team format and will open play Friday at 6 p.m. Men's hoops also received some accolades as senior Aaron White was named Big Ten Player of the Week after his performance against Illinois and Penn State. White poured in a game and career-high 29 points, career-high three-pointers, and 10 of 12 from the foul line over Illinois on February 25th. He also played an impressive game in Iowa's overtime victory at Penn State, just 3 days later grabbing a season-high 14 rebounds and scored 21 points. The 6'9" forward shot 56.5% from the field, 87.5% from the line, and averaged a double-double with 25 points and 11.5 rebounds during both of those victories last week. This award is the first of White's career and the second for the Iowa men's basketball team this season. As the winter sports are winding down, the spring athletics are just getting underway. To fill us in on how the black and gold are doing on the diamond and the track, let's toss it over to our Whip Around crew.
Thanks, guys, and welcome to this week's Whip Around. I'm Nicole Ray. The Iowa baseball team continued their win streak to 7 straight games this weekend after 3 wins on the road against Cincinnati. On Friday, 3 runs in the 8th inning led to a 6-2 victory. And on Saturday, junior Blake Hickman pitched 6 strong innings, leading to a 5-1 victory. The team wrapped up on Sunday, winning 5-0, shutting out Cincinnati for the weekend. The team returns to action this weekend against Middle Tennessee State. Now I'll throw it over to Mark Fry with info on softball.
Thanks, Nicole. The Iowa Hawkeyes dropped 11 games in early February and hope to finish the month strong and open March with a bang. They did just that. The Hawkeyes won 2-0 this past weekend over Florida A&M. Starkenberg pitched a 1-hit shutout against Florida A&M. The Hawkeyes will return to action this week as they play 5 games in 3 days in Fresno, California. I'll now send it over to Alyssa Klosterman, who has an update on Iowa track.
Thanks, Mark. The men and women's track and field team left their mark this past weekend at the Big Ten Indoor Championships. Hawkeye senior Babatunde Amosu was crowned triple jump champion for the 2nd consecutive year. The London, England native's jump ranks him 2nd in school history and 8th in the nation. Up next for the Hawkeyes, the NCAA Indoor Championships, held on March 13th and 14th in Fayetteville, Arkansas. That's all we got for the Whip. Back to you guys.
Thanks, guys. Well, that's all the time we have tonight. Ladies, back to you at the desk.